rhetoric and not trying to involve in... Listen to the answer. Listen. If we talk about men sleeping with men, it's a moral question. Wait, Harry, wait.
Okay, fine.
Don't run.
I'm not
Engage
running.
with me.
I'm
right.
engaging.
To say this action is justified,
Yeah.
permitted, or not permitted, do we need a standard to judge this by?
It's interesting because I've asked you the question, is why do you believe that slavery is justified? And you're making an irrelevant argument.
Firstly,
you're talking about homosexuality, but I'm talking about slavery.
Perry, this is the precisely... Stop there. Precisely the problem. You're not interested into what makes things right and what makes things wrong, what makes things permissible, what's not. I am saying...
Why do you believe...
Listen. Firstly, your question is wrong. How do you know what I believe? Hang on. Why do you ask?
Of course, thank you.
Why do you ask that I believe in? I didn't even say what I believe in. So firstly, you asked a question which is baseless. Why do you beat your mother?
What?
Why do you beat your mother?
See, you're irrelevant. You can't answer the question.
No. Do you understand my question?
I asked you the question.
Why are you beating your mother every day?
Why do you believe slavery is justified?
Perry,
Give a defense of Islam.
Perry, hear me out. Perry, hear me out. Hear me out.
Yeah.
When somebody like me telling you, asking you, why do you beat your mother every day? You are shocked because you don't beat your mother. So that question.
He's shocked you're not answering.
Hang on.
it.
Because
Stop waffling.
Stop heckling. Stop heckling.
Stop. No, I'm not heckling. I'm here to debate you.
I don't want to debate you. You're a clown. I don't debate with clowns.
I can
So
defend it.
Perry.
Yeah, because you're trying to intimidate.
What I'm
me.
saying is this. Sometimes when we ask questions, we need to make these questions meaningful. So when I asked you in return, why do you beat your mother every day? It was a meaning of a question because you actually in reality don't beat your mother. Likewise, when you ask me, why do you believe in X, Y, and Z? How do you know I believe in that in the first place? So you're wrong to even assume. Wait, I've not finished.
Okay, fine.
That's what I'm saying. When you ask me about slavery or anything which is moral in nature, I am going to first establish a foundation. Because I'm not going to simply tell you, because you might disagree, right?
I feel that.
Look, Harry, if I said, the reason I believe in this X, Y, and Z, listen carefully, is because I have a standard.
You have to let me speak though.
You will, because you asked me a question, I'm answering. So hear the answer.
I'm talking about...
I have not finished my answer.
Okay, slavery, let's hear it.
I have not finished my answer. I've heard your question. Yeah. So now, first, anything which is of a moral nature, we have to establish what is going to determine the action justifiable, permissible or not. We need a standard. We need something that needs to anchor. We need a yardstick. Yeah? So I am saying, if you are going to ask this, that means you have certain yardstick already that you want to then use and say, because your assumption is slavery is wrong. So based on what? Wait.
Think of your humanity.
Oh, got you there.
Imagine if you see a man, okay.
So now I've got something. Intuition is a standard.
He's traded around. Would you not want to let that man free?
Excellent, Perry. Let me check your answer first of all. So you have now given...
Why can't you answer the question?
I am answering.
Just answer the question.
Perry, do you have a problem?
Do you believe it comes...
Brother.
Does he not? He does. He does. He believes in it.
Brother. This is precisely what's happening. Perry, I am answering your question. I am answering your question.
You condemn slavery.
If you don't have time, come back when you have time.
Okay, I've got time.
Good. Then listen then. I'm answering. Right. So now, Akhi, Jazakallahu khairan. Right. So now, you've given the standard that you operate by is intuition.
What about your standard?
Excuse me.
Why are you putting it back on me? You can't defend it.
I am answering. I'm not finished answering. Perry, what's wrong with you? I am not finished answering. I will tell you when I'm finished. Is that fair?
Know why you think it's justified.
Is it fair? When I finish, I will tell you I'm finished. I'm done. Okay?
So, monologue. We're going to monologue.
No, I am answering. You asked me a question.
It's a pointless discussion.
Perry, you are demonstrating your insincerity. You ask a question and instead of...
I asked the question, why is slavery justified? I have yet to hear an answer. Right. Tell me why slavery is justified.
You can have sex slaves.
Perry,
yes.
I am
Don't say
answering.
I'm insincere.
I am
Don't say I'm
answering,
insincere.
and
I'm asking you, and you
I'm
have yet to answer me.
expecting you to remain quiet while I'm answering.
No,
and when
you're
I
monologuing. You haven't
You're
answered.
monologuing. You're monologuing.
okay, ask the people. Ask the
Okay,
people.
anyone, tell me why slavery
No,
is
no, no.
justified.
Ask the people.
Is slavery
Do they want me to
justified?
answer
Yes
or not?
No?
Yes, it is justified. You can have
Thank
sex
you.
slave. You
Right,
can go and
so let me
sell
answer.
Justified. Is slavery justified?
Um,
Please tell me
That's
that.
sex slavery.
Is slavery justified?
Can
Yes
I
or
can
no?
I answer?
Please.
answer?
No, okay. Is
Without any
slavery
interruption?
Okay.
Right.
Let's hear it.
Keep quiet. Thank you.
I will listen
You're
to you.
trying to dominate
I will
us.
listen to
So
you.
why are you telling him
But
to
this
be
is a
quiet?
You're
conversation
talking
among
again.
equals.
You're talking
No,
again.
no, you're not answering.
You're talking again. You're talking
I
again.
want to know this one question. Do you believe that
Okay.
slavery is justified?
Do you have
Yes
a
or
verbal
no?
diarrhea?
Tell me your
Do you have a
answer.
verbal diarrhea?
He's avoiding the question.
Look,
He's a coward.
how can
He's
I
a
answer?
coward. He can't answer
Or now
the
you're
question.
insulting me.
You insulted me. You said I was insincere. You cannot answer the question.
I didn't insult you. I was
You
stating the
have not allowed
facts.
him to.
Brother,
Why can't he answer
I
the
was
question?
stating the facts.
Is slavery
Okay.
justified?
Okay, listen then.
Yes.
Okay. Shall we do some timing? Let's see how many seconds you can stop talking.
Do you want a minute? You can go first.
Okay.
Mocking.
No.
Are you gonna
Keep
mocking?
on because I will tell you when I'm finished.
Okay. All right.
And
so
I wanna
shall we
know-
say a minute each. Shall we say?
No. I will tell you when I'm finished.
Okay.
Okay. No, brother. Let it run. I want to see how long he can keep quiet to listen to the answer.
Why can't you just
See?
go for a minute?
Not even 3 seconds. He talked.
I mean, he wants to talk.
He doesn't want to talk. He
Please,
just
let's
wants
start,
to ask
start.
you
If you were sincere, you would say, let him answer and I
Yes.
will listen.
I'm
But you're not
waiting
doing
for the
that.
answer.
Okay.
But you're avoiding the question.
Okay. Don't talk. Here's my answer.
Let's hear it.
I said don't talk.
Yeah, of course it's true. But why are you?
Don't
telling me what to
talk.
do? You don't need to be like this.
Yes.
1 minute
Thank
each.
you.
How about
No,
this?
no.
1 minute.
I
No,
answer-
I'm not going to listen to you monologue. Let's just go for
That's
1 minute
right.
each.
That's right.
1 minute
Not
each.
here.
Nope.
Speech.
1 minute each. No,
I will
you
answer
can't. You're
my
too scared.
way.
You're a bit too scared.
And
so
now
one
we
minute
know.
might be
Now we know. Okay, Perry.
A minute each.
The whole
We can
world.
make our
Look,
points.
how many cameras are
Don't
there?
try to set the terms
The
of this
whole
debate.
world is looking at you and saying,
It's not,
this
baby,
guy
it's not. It's
is
a-
not interested in hearing to the answer. So-
I'm saying, give me, okay.
Answer the question.
Okay.
Hold on, please.
Perry, do you
How
want to
about this,
answer?
Mansur?
Do you want an
Mansur,
answer?
right? Let's say 1 minute each.
No.
You go. Okay, so you
No.
can't handle the debate. Is that what I'm hearing?
I will take my time as long as it takes. You will
How
take.
long is that? What, 20 minutes? Half an hour?
Do you have time?
I don't want to listen to the.
Are you in a rush? Hang on.
Not
Are you in a
for
rush?
venting.
Are you in a rush?
What I would like to
Stop.
What
Are
I
you in a
would
rush? Stop.
What I would like is a
Stop.
civil conversation
Stop.
where
Stop.
we're both given equal
Stop.
time.
Yes.
That's fair.
Agreed.
That's fair. Thank
Agreed.
you.
Agreed. Well
Yeah,
done.
1 minute each. 1 minute
Brother,
each.
brother,
1
hang
minute
on.
each. Everyone, 1 minute each.
No.
1 minute each.
Of course not.
That's fair enough.
No.
No, you can't handle 1 minute each.
Listen,
1 minute each.
Perry, brother, please. What I'm saying is, I agree it's fair, equal time. In fact, I will be kind to you and I will say, take double time that I take. If I take 10 minutes, you take 20 minutes.
No,
If I
no,
take
no,
15,
no.
you take 30.
I
Why
want
can't you do
everyone.
2
Is it
minutes?
not fair?
2 minutes each.
1 minute each.
No.
That's a fair.
I don't
equal
deal with
debate.
your
He
nonsense
can't
with
handle
1
it.
minute.
He's a
Can't
coward.
handle it.
He's a coward.
Oh.
You can't handle 1 minute of debate
So,
each.
so only
There's
what
no
you
point
want.
talking
So
to
now
you.
we realize. Now,
That's it.
okay. So now we realize we have an individual.
1 minute each.
We have an individual. He wants to know sincerely an answer, and only way he can get an answer is by forcing you to answer in 1 minute.
Yeah,
Is that fair?
1 minute each. That's fair. Or 2 minutes. Shall we say 2 minutes
No,
each?
I'm telling you, whatever time I take, you take double.
Okay, I'm not interested
No.
in listening to a
Okay,
half an hour
10
long
minutes.
monologue.
10
Yeah,
minutes.
there you go.
No, I'm not interested. I
10
want-
minutes.
You don't have an answer.
2 minutes. 2
No,
minutes each.
10 minutes,
have an
20
answer,
minutes.
no.
Every
No,
10
no,
minutes of
no.
mine,
2
20 minutes of
minutes,
yours.
I'm saying this.
Do you know
Fair,
what?
Equal debate, 2 minutes each.
No,
That's it.
10
If you
minutes
can't
and
do
20
that, I'm
minutes.
leaving. If you can't do that, I'm leaving.
Leave.
All right,
Leave.
you can't handle the
No,
debate.
leave.
You can't handle the debate.
Leave.
Okay,
Leave.
handle
Handle
it.
it.
Go leave.
Thank you. Thank you. There is a man I respect.
Yeah, go. Shut
You
your
can't handle it. It's
Yeah,
fine,
go
it's
leave.
fine.
Brother, hang on.
You call police
Take
on
your
us.
time.
I'll debate you.
I don't get talk loud.
Yeah,
So now,
that's it. He's a coward. You're a
police
coward.
on us last week. He's a child.
1 meter away, you're invading my private space.
Childish behavior. You call
You're
police
invading
on
my
us.
private
We were here
space.
last
No,
week.
I'm not. I'm here in the bar just
1
as you
meter
are.
away.
No.
Jesus said swines. Stay away.
What a hypocrite. Only last week, he was telling someone 1 meter away, invading my private space. He can watch that.
He can just ask questions.
Get lost,
That's
get
all
lost.
you do.
Get
Just
lost,
ask
get lost.
questions. You have nothing
So,
to say.
it's okay.
Go have your washing.
Let him go. Let him go.
Go wash.
Let him go.
Let
Let him go. Let him go.
He cannot debate
So-
a seasoned debater.
Oh, he's a seasoned clown.
Just looking for
A seasoned clown.
just points he thinks he can manipulate.
So, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillah. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah.
Islam.
Wa ala alihi wa man wala.
Because you expose Islam. Islam is from the devil. It's not from God. And this guy, he cannot convince you otherwise. He can try.
Okay, you can go. Go.
Filthy man, go.
Go on. Get lost.
You get lost.
It's my discussion. You came in. Get
No,
lost.
it's not your discussion. It's a park. There's no private
Okay,
discussion.
fine.
at the
Oh, you know what? Don't follow me like a dog then. Come over here.
park.
Yeah, come over here. Yeah. Thank you. That worked.
Jesus called them swine.
It's okay, brother. So that worked. Alhamdulillah, that worked. So, as I was saying, we need to really psychoanalyze people when they ask you questions. So this individual, Perry, who doesn't want to know the answer, he himself says he's a Christian. And he's asking questions about slavery, when slavery is permitted in the Bible. Look at the hypocrisy. People who are hypocrites, they come here knowing that they have the same issues about slavery in the Bible. And yet, they want to simply just ask questions for the sake of what? For the sake of what? To make noise in the secular world, when they themselves know that they believe in slavery, and Paul, the founder, talked about slavery and the laws in slavery and so on and so forth. So whenever people ask any moral questions, what you should be doing is this. Always ask, what is this, brother? It's yours? No, it's not mine. It's not mine. I have no idea. I have no idea. You should always ask, what is the foundation, the yardstick of morality? Because if your morality is based on nothing, then you have nothing to judge any moral action by. Because your standards is nothing to be accepted. How am I going to do and why am I going to accept your standards of moral, which is just intuition? If your intuition says, you know what, man sleeping with man is okay, and your intuition says it's not okay, how do you judge this? How would you judge this action? Then you're going to go to, British law, French law, German law, whatever. Look at the double standards. The same people who believe homosexuality is wrong are the same people, when it comes to this question, they'll say, it's okay. You can be homosexual because the law says so here. They would follow the law and not their own scripture. That is the hypocrisy that we are talking about. So that's why anyone who asks questions to do with morality, question their basis and foundation of morality. Don't be at a rush to answer the question, slavery is permitted because of X, Y, and Z, homosexuality is allowed because of, or not allowed because of an... There's no need. Because this is all a theatrics to make sensational discussions in the public domain, either to get you problems with the legal system in this country, wherever you are, or go against the secular mob. That's all it is, a theatrics. So whenever people question things like this, ask them, what do you believe? Once you identify their belief, then automatically you will say, what is your moral standards then? And based on that, you realize the question is already answered. He doesn't even have to ask anymore. So when I was trying to answer, he wasn't willing to listen. He was only saying, 1 minute, 1 minute. Why? Why are you afraid for a 10-minute answer? You have all the time here until sunset. And yet, 10 minutes is going to make you somehow do what? Make you into a potato? Seriously. So my brothers and sisters, Muslims, and those who are non-Muslims in humanity, we ask you to be human beings. We ask you to be fair. We ask you to be just. And based on that, have interactions with people. Because once you have interactions with people, remember one thing. Every human being are all children of Adam. You are all related. Why do you have then this enmity? That I am white and you're black, I am rich and you're poor. When we are all children of Adam, why do you have this inherent basis of racism, supremacism? We are all related. So human beings should be coming to this moral ground, first of all, that we are all the same in the sight of God. The only difference that can be is what? Who's more righteous? Who's more worshipping God as he should be worshipped? That is the differentiation between human beings. Not that you are poor or rich, black or white, German or English or French. Human beings all should be considered and looked into what? That you are like my brother and my sister. So automatically I should be connecting with you with fairness, with kindness, with respect, with love. The moment that you bring in your baggage and your package of racism and hate and bigotry, that's where the problem starts. And that's why the problem will never end. So that's why Islam teaches us this essential principle, that there is no distinction between you and any other human being. Because God says He created you in nations and tribes, in languages and colors. Not that you despise of each other, but you recognize each other. And inna akramakum indallahi atqakum. The best noble of you, the most noble of you, is those who are most righteous. So when it comes to slavery, if you were to understand why slavery existed in the past and how Islam treated the people within that system, you would have all accepted Islam a long time ago. There's no point talking about this issue when the gentleman who asked is not there, but we ask you to look into Islam. How Islam wants every one of us to be what? Slave of a human being? No. Slave of a country? No. Slave of a nation? No. But to be a slave and a servant and a submitter to God alone. أقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله ولكم وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Yeah.